See, we have been doing the restructuring of our party for the past 4 or 5 months. We have been nominating new district secretaries and new district bodies. It is just a exercise which has been started, and as a part of that exercise today, my leader Tamil has elevated me as the treasurer of the party, and my colleague in the assembly, Alur Shanavas, as the principal secretary of the party. So it is an exercise which is usually done once in 3 years, and that way he has given me this elevation. It's a very challenging task for me because at this juncture, when the assembly elections are over and we are waiting for the results, and we are waiting for something huge in the election results. So I feel very much delighted, and at the same time, I feel it as a very responsible task handed over to me.
How confident you are, sir, as a part of Secular Progressive Alliance?
See, right from the day when the elections were around the corner, say for example, say for instance, it was 6 or 7 months back. The claim from our alliance side was that we would be winning more than 200 seats, and slowly the people started sensing it. Then there were some mild waves. Those waves are artificial waves created by the people outside the alliance. It's a usual thing whenever you have a negotiation of seats. It always happens that the political parties have some slight waves going across. I hope you would remember during 2011, literally the DMDK walked out of the ADMK alliance, and then it came inside the alliance, and in fact it did a very great job that it almost won all the seats it has contested. So that didn't affect the alliance. In the same manner, though there were some issues, to be very honestly, which usually happens in these alliances, those things were settled down, and the narrative or the real fact narrative which the Chief Minister had set, the election is between DMK, rather Tamil Nadu and NDA, and Tamil Nadu versus Delhi it was. For me, what I could see is the BJP had tactically pulled away from ADMK, and actually it hid behind the ADMK. That is the reason in this election, if you see go through the election process and the campaign and other things, you couldn't see much of BJP's activities. This was a tactical move because they knew that as far as BJP is kept under the water, they would get more votes. But they couldn't resist. The BJP had brought this delimitation constitutional amendment. So whatever our Chief Minister had claimed or whatever our alliance had claimed, it was proved right. And so people again started to vest their interest and vest their belief in the present alliance, our alliance. So what we expected when all these things started, that is something near 200. We believe, and we strongly believe, and after the elections has been over, the way the pattern the voting has happened, there are many theories which is floating. Those are all cooked up theories. But sensible assessment of the the poll statistics or the poll happenings, we are very confident that we will hit something near 200.
So apart from that, 73 opposition MPs signed
Yeah.
to manage from the postal seats.
Yeah, the election commission has almost turned into as an organ of the ruling BJP, and it had reflected in many places, particularly in West Bengal. You could see it very clearly and evidently. But Tamil Nadu, we have this habit of going through the election process very well, and we learn that process. In fact, we expertise in that process. Say, for example, whenever elections are around the corner, you first receive those EVMs. The EVMs can be checked by the recognized parties. I don't think in any other state they do it very seriously. But in Tamil Nadu, we do it very seriously. Be it the DMK, the VCK or the ADMK for that matter, we do it very seriously. And the initial process is signing the pink paper and sealing it off. This pink paper seal would be verified at the very end of the election process when the ballots are brought to the table and counting is started. These things we do in Tamil Nadu. But in spite of that, there are other things which the election commission resorted to. Even now we are not happy over the SIR deductions. They could have been some more eligible voters who have been left out of the thing. And the way they had campaigned the things and all are not good. So in that way, the election commission has turned into a organ of the BJP, and rightfully the parties are having a call against them.
Meanwhile, Aam Aadmi Party seems
Yeah.
also good side.
This is the worst ever, political way of running their party or doing politics by BJP. Because wherever they need to come into power, either they do it before the elections, trying to dissolve the party or trying to shake the parties which are very strong over there. They are doing it for the Punjab elections. They are trying to corner Aam Aadmi, Kejriwal. And they have done this. This is really very cheap politics, and this is the way they have been doing politics in all their exercises. We had talked about this election commission exercise. These are all the cheap tactics of BJP, and this is the reason that we oppose BJP permanently. And Tamil Nadu people are sensible in that way.